What's going on, guys? Today we're talking my favorite exercise for building your legs. And I think this is the greatest leg exercise of all time. And it's not squats. It's so weird because we have always thought that squats are the best leg exercise. They're the king of the thighs. But has anyone ever challenged this? Now, my background is I'm a rocket scientist, so I challenge things that are supposed to work. I can challenge these things and look at them and question them. Just have some kind of rational thinking when it comes to fitness. People have just always told us that squats are the best leg exercise, but why? Why is that? Well, it's just because someone told us this, and people have been squatting for years. Now, squatting is a fundamental human movement, and I do like it, but I do not think it is the best leg exercise of all time. In fact, I think the best leg exercise of all time is Bulgarian split squats. Now, before you close off this and quit listening to me, you just got to hear me out here. No one has ever challenged this before. I'm here to say and to challenge squats and saying that Bulgarian split squats are the best leg exercise. And here are a few of my reasons. For number one, they can build your legs much, much stronger. In fact, I've seen guys able to do 300-400 pounds on each leg on the Bulgarian split squats. Now, a lot of you are saying, well, yeah, they can do this because the back leg helps them. The back leg is taking some of the load. And it's true, the back leg does take some of the load, but it's probably only 80 to 95% of your load is on your front leg. But still, 80 to 95% of 400 pounds is still a lot of weight on the front leg. Now, if you can Bulgarian split squat 200 pounds on one leg, a lot of guys can't squat 400 pounds on two legs. So think about that for a second. So think of all the tension that you're able to put through your leg muscles with Bulgarian split squats as opposed to squats. My argument is you can still use squats in your routine, but you want to switch them out and use Bulgarian split squats as the main exercise and then use squats as the assistance exercise. Now, I've seen many people use Bulgarian split squats in the routine and not use squats. And they built strength in the Bulgarian split squats, gotten much stronger, and then they went to squat again, and they either maintained their strength or they hit a PR in their squat. This is insane to think because just getting stronger in your squats will not build your Bulgarian split squats, but getting stronger in your Bulgarian split squats will build your squats. There's really something to say here. On top of this, you're training one leg at a time. So when you're squatting, one leg is going to take over a bit more of the load unless you're perfect, but a lot of people aren't perfect. So with Bulgarian split squats, you're building each leg at a time. So you're able to work on each leg, build the strength in each leg, and then get the benefits. And I think that's what kind of turns over into a better squat because a chain is only as strong as the weakest link. And in the squats, one of your legs is the weakest link. So if we're getting that leg stronger, then we're going to build the squats up as well. So that's why I like Bulgarian split squats for a strength aspect. But a lot of you are going to be saying, well, I tried Bulgarian split squats and I couldn't do any weight because I had shitty balance and I was just falling over the whole time and it sucked. Well, this does happen, but you know what? You got to work at it. It takes 2 to 4 weeks to build your balance. But once you can build the balance, you can load these suckers up like nothing I've ever seen. Your strength will skyrocket once you build that balance. So you just got to be patient with it. You know what? Bulgarian split squats are like a beer. It's like drinking a beer once and then saying you don't like beer and never drinking it again. It's an acquired taste. With Bulgarian split squats, you can't just try it once and then never do it again and base everything you feel about Bulgarian split squats on that one time that you did Bulgarian split squats. You can't do that. You need to be doing Bulgarian split squats over and over again and reaping the benefits. And then they're just like any other exercise. You need to spend some time, put a lot of reps on, add weight gradually, get stronger in the Bulgarian split squats, and build that lift up like any other lift. But what I've seen is people can build up to a 200-pound Bulgarian split squat faster than it takes most people to build up to a 315-pound squat. So that's some food for thought. Next, what I think is really beneficial about Bulgarian split squats is they build your legs stronger. Now think of all that tension that you're putting through your legs on a 200-pound Bulgarian split squat. That tension is going into your leg muscles, and tension into the muscles builds muscle. It's proven that tension will build the muscle. So don't you think if you could put more tension into your leg, it's going to build bigger? Yeah, exactly. So if you're getting stronger legs, you're going to be able to build bigger legs as long as you can put some adequate volume into play afterwards. And if you think about it too, Bulgarian split squats hit a wide range of muscles. They hit your quads, they hit your hamstrings, they hit your glutes, they hit your adductors, they hit your abductors, and they hit your calves. No other leg muscle is going to hit all those muscles like that. And Bulgarian split squats are very unique in that way. Because you're balancing, it's going to hit your adductors and abductors. And because you're squatting down on one leg, it's going to hit your glutes, hamstrings, and quads. And then because you're balancing on one leg again, you're going to be hitting your calves. But because this happens, what ends up happening is you build your thighs much bigger and much quicker than you would any other exercise, as long as we can start building the strength in it and working with that exercise. So your thighs are going to get bigger and you're going to close that thigh gap. And that's super important because not a lot of dudes want a thigh gap. So one thing you can expect here is when you start doing Bulgarian split squats, your jeans are going to fit funny and you're going to probably start wearing away at the crotch in your jeans. All of my jeans eventually get holes just in the crotch just from walking because I close the thigh gap with Bulgarian split squats. They chafe back and forth. Boom, you blow out the crotch in your pants. It's a good problem to have, believe me. So how do we put this all together? So for one, we're going to just switch up the way we do our workouts. So a traditional workout, you would do squats as your main exercise and then use Bulgarian split squats as an assistance exercise to help build the squats, and then maybe finish the legs with some more squats but higher reps to build the muscle. I say turn that on its head. You're going to do Bulgarian split squats for, let's say your main exercise. We'll do it for something like 5 sets of 5 reps on each leg. Now, when you first start out, I just recommend working with your body weight and just doing as many reps as possible on the Bulgarian split squats and then start adding weight there to build the balance. But once you build the balance, you can easily do 5 sets of 5 reps with Bulgarian split squats and start adding the weight. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do 5 sets of 5 Bulgarian split squats each leg to start it out as the main lift. Then when we go on to our accessory lifts, that's where we're going to put in squats. Because squats are a fundamental human movement, so we need to be doing squats somewhere in the program. And I think using them as an assistance exercise is much better than using them as a main exercise, unless you're powerlifting, of course, where it's very specific and you need to be squatting because that's the main lift that you use in your sport. That's the only exception, though. So you do your Bulgarian split squats, 5 sets of 5, then you do your squats as an accessory movement, maybe 3 to 4 sets of 8 to 12 reps. And then as a finisher for your legs to build more muscle and size in the legs, you're going to use Bulgarian split squats again, but you're going to do 1 set of 20 on each leg. And it's going to be, if you've heard of dog crap training, they use the term widowmaker with these long extended sets on your legs because they're making a widow. They're going to kill you. That's the joke. Well, you're basically going to do a widowmaker on your Bulgarian split squats. So 20 reps on each leg, and you're going to try to use a weight that's like 50% of the weight that you use for 5 sets of 5 reps, and then just kind of work up from there. What's going to happen is during those 20 reps, you may have to take like a second where you're standing up, you're still holding the weight, but you're going to have to take a couple breaths and then keep going in and just busting out a couple reps at a time until you can get those 20 reps. That's the proper way I want you to go about these. So you're basically training your Bulgarian split squats to to failure here, but you're going to get a great pump in your legs. And I admit it's going to be super tough for the first few weeks. Like, you're going to be sore in places in your legs that you've never been sore before. But this is good because we're hitting muscles that you've never really hit before, and those muscles are going to grow, and then your leg muscles are going to grow. So in a nutshell, work at Bulgarian split squats, get the balance. Once you get the balance, work at them like any other exercise so you can build the strength in that movement. Use it as a main lift instead of an accessory lift, and then keep adding weight, getting stronger, and you'll easily be able to build up to like a 200-pound Bulgarian split squat in probably a year, if not a year or two. And then from there, you can build up to, as you get stronger and stronger, it'll take a few years, but you can build up to a 300 or 400-pound Bulgarian split squat. So when you want to load the Bulgarian split squat, you're going to start out with just holding dumbbells on the side. Once that gets too heavy, you're going to use a bar on your back, and you're just going to be doing Bulgarian split squats in the rack instead of squatting in the rack. So guys, that's it for Bulgarian split squats. This is why I think it's the best leg exercise of all time. Try it out. Let me know how it goes. I can guarantee you will love it. I am Jason Maxwell, here from JMax Fitness, and I'll be talking to you guys next time.